Greetings, my dear friends. In this video, we will see the balanced description about the RERA, why RERA is there. In our last video, we have just seen the purpose behind the RERA, why RERA has been passed in the Indian government and why government has bring this regulation into the India. In this video, we will see the another aspect which is written in the RERA. It is very clearly written in a RERA that prior registration of any real estate project is there in the RERA, and before that registration, no builder or developer can launch their project. So, no promoter shall advertise, market, book, or sell or offer for sale to any of his projects if he is not registered his project under the RERA. So, what kind of projects are there which developers need to register? That all ongoing projects that comes after 2016 needs to be registered under the RERA, or the project for which completion certificate has not been issued. Means some project which has been started before 2016, but that project has not been completed and the completion certificate is yet to issue by the uh, competent authority, then for that project as well, developers need to register that project on the RERA. And the phase-wise registration. Suppose some builders or developer launches the project in the phases. If phase one completed and they will start the phase two after 1 month or 2 months, then for that phase as well, they need to register that project under the RERA. So means the RERA registration for complete project will not work there if phase-wise project is there. So builders and developers need to get their project registered phase-wise manner on the RERA. What projects are excluding and they just not require the registration under RERA? These projects are the renovation type of project or redevelopment type of project where that project does not require to involve marketing or does not require to for sale to the public. If that project is not available for sale to the public, that project does not require to get registered under the RERA. So these are the things which is clearly mentioned for under registration part. Application for registration of real estate project. Friends, promoter shall enclose all the documents which is required to get the registration, and that documents are they need to give the brief description of their enterprise. Suppose there is a public there is a private sector or there is a LPP or there is a partnership. So the name of the partner, each and everything the builders reveal and give the details during the registration in the RERA. A brief details of the project launch. The project launch, whatever project he is going to launch, that the complete detail of the project, apart, right from the land, the size of the land, the location, the number of apartment, the number of the building, number of the story of the building, and the various amenities, each and everything, the road construction, the size of the road, each and everything, they just need to bring in front of the government when they need to submit the application for the registration. Also, the authenticated copy of all the approval and the commencement certificate from the competent authority also need to submit at the time of approval of registration. Competent that commencement certificate means the building authority provide the commencement certificate to the developer and the builder when they start any building construction work or they start any commencement of the construction. At the time, the competent authority like the municipal corporation provides uh, a commencement certificate. That commencement certificate also needs to submit at the time of registration. All sanction plans, layout plan, and specification of the proposed project also needs to be submitted while taking the registration, while submitting the application in a RERA. So these are the things which is most important. Suppose uh, some builders or developers is providing some support facilities like a firefighting facility, drinking water facility, emergency evacuation service, other renewable energy like using of the solar plant or solar equipment, or if some developers wants to construct a effluent treatment plant in their premises. So each and every detail they need to submit while putting application for registration. Some location details of the project with clear demarcation of the land is also need to submit it, because before demarcation that project cannot be completed, and if the demarcation is not there, the project cannot be registered under the RERA. So this detail need to be submitted while putting the application for registration. Also, the number, type, and the carpet area of the apartment which is going for the sale, they also need to give the detail for that apartment or for that project. Land is free from all encumbrance. That declaration they have to give, because if they are a owner of the land, then that land belongs to him or not. That they need to specify. So that land is free from all encumbrances is also to be given. Also, the any builders or developer put a time frame of for the construction activity. So likewise, if project is going to completed within 2 months or within 6 months in case of land development project, or if project will take say 2 years or 3 years in the project is a well constructed apartment or some multi-story building. So they need to give all these details at the time of putting the application for registration. Also, 70% of amount for that project is kept aside and just need to maintain in a scheduled bank for that project. So for that project, so that is another most important activity before putting the application for the registration. Suppose uh, 10 lakhs is the project cost, so almost 70, they are